Greetings everybody, Okanya Games Online. Welcome back to more Danganronpa 2. Last time, we explored a few different areas. We explored the kitchen, we explored the storage room, and we explored the office here. And we got a bunch of different testimonies. So all in all, we made a lot of progress. And in this episode, well, what else is there to do but continue our investigation? Yep. Okay, looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out, just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
Alright.
Alright then, let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. When I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hi, Chiaki. Hi, Gundam.
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get it from under... If we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here.
But...
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Wow.
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, then I would have to hit the X button by mistake again. Damn it. There would only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did?
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this.
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? isn't that why you came here?
You...
Of course not! I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that. But... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. So it happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Played those before? When did we start talking about video games? When you start talking to the Ultimate Gamer, obviously. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. I keep saying we're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now, we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the possibility is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Useful as ever, Gundam. Alright. Well, let's go over to Byakuya's cottage then, as Nagito said. Which is, yep, right here. Byakuya's cottage. And it's locked. Well, that figures. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so, Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Hey, Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Someone called you. Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey,
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my afterimage. When I get serious, my afterimage is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. It would be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose! I'll leave the rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Thank you, Monokuma. Why is it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time.
You're right.
Let's get looking. There's gotta be something in Byakuya's cottage if we're coming all this way. Alright, well, first of all, right here is where the last hidden Monokuma of this chapter is.
No.
That's all the hidden Monokumas of chapter 1. Only 25 more to go. Envelope. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Oh! Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. I guess there's a reason there is not a sender. This is... Is this a crime warning? No, it says be careful. It's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe...
Hey,
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party? Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area, and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter?
But
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario.
hey,
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? He had just told us.
nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself, without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this couldn't be a prank. And it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What's that? He suddenly became really quiet. See, he doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes, in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? We've got the murder threat. Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry.
That's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey,
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikon has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. Wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry to the old building. So we gotta speak with Mahiru and Mikon. That is what's currently on the agenda. Now let's head there then. We should have the autopsy report, and we should have the floor plans that Mikon's making. Or, not Mikon. That Mahiru's making first. Getting my names confused. That's a Nekomaru. What the hell is that loud voice just now? Oh, that was you, Nekomaru.
Huh?
I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Sure.
Of course you are. What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Jeez.
However, you'd think I'd be angered by something like that. You've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, A leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he's shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout.
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long it lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. So now we've got Nekomaru's account. That should be everything before we gotta head back into the dining hall, so let's head into the dining hall. Alright, what do you have to say then, my hero? You have those floor plans ready? You're here. Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. We've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it, just in case. Power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey.
So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue, or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. And Mikan, you have the results of that autopsy? If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body.
Well...
And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assured that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. This must be quite an ordeal for Mikan, especially. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about makes me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly get the gist of what you wanted to say. You gonna be okay, Mikan? Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick, or an awl. Got the autopsy results. And I guess that concludes our investigation.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? That's the park, that's the third island, that's the fourth island, that's the fifth island. I could have just gone the other way, couldn't I have? Sure enough. Monokuma Rock. Kind of reminds me of Mount Rushmore.
Huh? Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get here? Never mind that. How'd they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
No way.
That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I can't believe he's dead. Byakuya, 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 Byakuya! What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
Oh, I know. They probably ran away.
No way!
Hell nah! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey!
Hey now.
On now!
Keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You.
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened?
I am right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey,
It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now!
Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please, wait a second.
What's this?
My, Monami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. I...
What?
Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special breeding service!
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
You mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. That's certainly not what I expected. Something came out?
No way.
Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant, Magazi, is trembling with fear. That's so totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me. Seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way, no way, no way!
There's no way. There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid!
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, you'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, this is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases.
However,
He's gone this far and made something like this. I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to the unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then, the elevator doors slowly opened.
Welcome!
Okay, welcome! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry and take your seats where your names are written. Looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun.
Danganronpa.